closer. A bit closer.
Huh.
Hey, Loeuwis. So, it's been a while, huh? I'd like to say I've spent the time productively, but I think we all know I mostly spent it sitting around doing nothing with the occasional video game peppered in there.
Okay. Better check yourself before you wreck yourself, am I right?
You just killed us all, Loeuwis.
I spent a lot of time thinking about new beginnings and mostly thinking about how maybe they're bullshit. Like at the moment, I'm packing up all my stuff so that I can go back to university. It's a new year. I didn't do as well in my courses last year as I would have hoped. I did well enough to keep going on the track that I was on, but literally just barely when rounding is taken into account. I just hit that percentage threshold, which is not really how I want to be. I want to succeed at the stuff I do, so I'm trying to think of ways in which I can make myself more productive this year. One way I've done that is to stop using most of my social networks. I don't check them anymore, and it's honestly a lot better for me in some ways because I feel like I have more free time now. I don't spend as much time sitting around just reading stuff on the internet like I used to. Sometimes I would just load up my social media feed and like go through it, and then when there was nothing else to read I would go through it again. Of course, this has its downsides, because the last couple of years of using Twitter have made me think every time I think of something remotely funny that I should tweet it. And now I have that little bit of extra time to just sit with it and think, actually, is this an idea I would want to develop further into maybe a video, something like that? And I'm realizing now that most of the things I think of are not actually that great. I've had a lot of kind of fresh starts in my life where I've gone into a new position of education, new phase, whatever, you know, there's a new guy in town and he's looking good, but I don't think anything changes with drastic, immediate change in your life, because I will always be the person I was yesterday before the change took place. Like, nobody changes that quickly. It is impossible to become an entirely new person overnight. And so, whenever I put myself into one of these new situations, thinking now is going to be the change that changes everything, it invariably doesn't, because I am still me, and bad habits take a long time to break. Anyway, all of this to say, hopefully things will be different this year, and I'll be productive, and you know, by the end of the year, I'll be kicking ass and taking names, and it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I'm going to go back to university and I'm just going to keep playing Overwatch. Of course, I could uninstall Overwatch, but that sounds like a lot of work, and I don't want to, so I'm not going to. Anyway, Loeuwis, as you said, I will see you sometime.